Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Joe. Welcome back to SNES is Life. Tonight, I'm going to be playing Fatal Fury Special. Fatal Fury was a set of fighting games started on the Neo Geo arcade MVS systems. It was fueled by the popularity of fighting games in the 90s. And its specific thing, if I recall, is the fact that there are two planes. You can fight on the foreplane or the backplane. So it gives a little bit of depth to the gameplay as far as that's concerned. Now, other than that, I think that the Neo Geo's graphics were some of the best graphics at the time. Everything looked amazing. It played well. It was just a solid arcade fighting game. I've already played Fatal Fury 1 and Fatal Fury 2. Fatal Fury Special here is just it's like Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So it's Fatal Fury 2 with some added characters, a little bit of upgraded visuals, etc. Otherwise, I expect much the same. Now, going back, I recall the Fatal Fury games are brutally difficult, so I do not assume that I'm going to do any good at this. But it is what it is. Taking a look at the box art here, I could compare this to the other box arts, which are roughly the same. It is the cast of characters, or at least a couple of the characters, in fighting stances on the cover. This one is the best looking art. The other two were a little bit more, well, the second one wasn't as good. The first one was fine, but it was only 3 characters. This one has, 6 characters up here. They look good, well drawn. I was not a big fighting game kid. My brother was, and so I could absolutely see him seeing this, just looking at the cover and being like, I'm gonna rent this. It looks awesome. Yeah, there you go. Take a look at the back of the box, of course. We get our standard 4 screenshots, which I can't zoom in on apparently. But what is there to show? It's a fighting game. Bright, colorful, interesting characters. Look, man, it's what it is. An all-star lineup of Fatal Fury characters, including Geese Howard, Tung Fu Ruin, and Duck King. So it's adding characters from the other games, from the first game, I guess. Special guest appearances are Kazaki cleared the game without a single loss to come face-to-face with the Fighting Dragon. More 3D attack moves. So 3D is either moving yourself up and down into the other planes and or doing an attack that knocks the enemy into the other plane, the upper or lower plane, basically on the game or the level board there. New special attacks, new super attacks, Dolby digital surround sound. It's so cool. Take a quick flip through a manual here. Could not find a US manual, so we have the PAL manual. But it's basically, it lists all the same shit. Now, what we do get here at the very front, which I love when manuals do this, you get really nice artwork of some of the characters. You get nice explanations. It keeps it simple. A little bit more artwork in here. You get weak, strong punch and kick. Your L and R buttons are for moving back and forth on the planes or using the attacks to switch planes. Excuse me. Basic explanation of general movements and attacks there. And then you get a move list for a number of the characters. I doubt that this is every character in the game, particularly like the locked ones. But they're there. And yeah, there you go. That's the manual, man. Now, I don't recall if there's a character that's specifically easier or harder to do. I think generally we just kind of flip around in here and try different things. So we're going to get it going. We're going to play this game. We're going to get my shit kicked. Because, yeah. When you look it up, Fatal Fury, they were arcade games. They were designed to eat your quarters, and god dang did they. And I don't think they did a lot to the home ports to change that in any way. Like, I remember playing Fatal Fury 2, and it kicked the ever-loving hell out of me. So we're absolutely going to put it on low difficulty, and it will probably still kick the shit out of me. Or maybe it won't. But I'm willing to bet it will. I like wolf. So yeah, Fatal Fury 2, 1 and 2 I think only had 8 characters. So this one is putting a lot of extra people into the game, probably from the first and second games. I don't really recall. Hey, there's boobies. That's the claim to fame. Other than having the 2 planes of fighting, it introduced this chick in the red dress with the giant shaky boobs, which was quite the popular character, of course, among young boys in the 90s. Let's see. I guess we'll just start with Terry Bogard. He's the basic dude. So he's got a backwards Ryu move and a forwards Ryu move. A Hadouken, basically. And then he's got some really wacky shit. So there I jumped into the back plane. What up, cuz? How's it going tonight, buddy? What are you up to? Alright, so I got the Burning Knuckle, the Power Wave, and the Rising Tackle. Let's crack shoot. Down. There it was. Not an easy one to pull off. Watching football? Yeah, how's the game? Oh, there's no way I'm getting that shit right. Plus X plus B. Oh man, down. Laying in pain. Tried doing too much too soon. Close game though. Right on. And so I remember you and Buck talking about watching the game this morning. Yeah, I suck at fighting games. Eagles won, now it's Bills Chiefs. Right on. Wubba wubba. I'm in the pink today. Okie dokie. That sounds dirty as shit. Tung Furu. Play this. Was in the fighting games late. Still suck. Yeah, I still suck at them too. 110%, dude. I'm absolute shit at them. I want to say the Fatal Fury set in the King of Fighters, they were the Neo Geo fighting games, and they were fairly popular, but I don't think they ever got as popular as like the mainline ones that, you know, most of us used to. Like it wasn't Street Fighter, Tekken, and Mortal Kombat. You know, those were the big three when I was a kid that I recall. Like, I remember playing Fatal Fury in the arcades and King of Fighters, but I feel like those ones were not the big ones, you know? Like, they look solid. Everything on the Neo Geo looked great. I don't think it ported as well to the Super Nintendo. Like, I think that the arcade, I mean, big shock, the arcades themselves look better, but... That's cool. They actually had, like, the... My brain's shutting off halfway through that thought. I had like those things in the middle of the two planes that you could fight each other in. Break through. Now I lowered the game down to minimum difficulty, and I'm doing fairly well. But I bet if I played it just as a fresh reset, it would probably kick the shit out of me. This dude's all sorts of rolling. Wow. Game still looks decent. I don't think it's quite as sharp as like Street Fighter 2 in terms of how crisp the artwork's done here, but nothing wrong with it. Music's alright. Controls are okay. There's the generic Ryu clone. Every game seemed to have its own Ryu clone. Which I guess makes the character I'm playing the Ken clone. Oh no! It begins! Jesus. There it is. Made short work of me that round. He's a big fatty. What up, clown? Some of those SNK inputs were wildly weird. Yeah, well, no, I mean, not all of them were, but some of them were. So, like, this guy has a basic Hadouken move, and then he's got a reverse Hadouken, which isn't hard to do. And then Rising Tackle is basically just the same thing as the Dragon Uppercuts. But this character does have one pretzel move where it's like, down, down, left, left, down, left, right, down, right, X plus B together, and you're just like who the f is pulling that off? So here comes the cheese. Oh, he got me. You know Terry and his brother Andy. Oh, goddamn. Cheese him in the corner. That's how you win a game right there. You just cheese the shit out of it, right? I like the moving background on this one. Couple variable speeds back there. Look at him. God damn, how am I felt like I was the one landing hits early on. And suddenly I'm getting my shit kicked. Start that round over, huh? Oh, fucking whips me. Whoa. Fuck. Oh god, we kill each other here. Double kill. She's digging it. I'll probably still lose. Oh god, no! Yeah, dead as fuck. Crime and nailing. Play a lot of King of Fighters 9802. The female grappler with giant boobs. Sure me. Vice and kick queen king. Double kill. Yeah, I do remember that this game is the one that introduced like the big boobied girl in the red dress. That later became like super famous with the jiggle physics, where she's like, and her head's just like flying around. It's ridiculous. That's a very brother thing to say. Hey, there she is. Big boobs in the red dress. Which, yeah, she's the one that everyone recognizes for sure. May Shruni. Look at you know the damn names, clown. What up? She's about to debut in Street. Oh, really? They're putting her into Street Fighter? I guess they've done that with a lot of games, haven't they? Like, put characters from other games into them just to keep them going. Like, how many like franchise fighting games are left? Like, is it basically just Street Fighter and, like, Mortal Kombat at this point? And Smash Brothers, I guess? Or are they still making stuff like Fatal Furies and Kings of Rings and things? Terry's already in it. He wants to be in the pink. The Duck King. Love the 90s punk mohawk. It's a real weird loss animation. Mirror match. Terry versus Terry. Oh, come on. I fucking jumped forward over that. I got hosed on that one, buddy. Feel if you're a Guilty Gear, Grand Blue Fantasy Ride. God, really? There are that many fighting games? Oh, current fighters. Alright, they're all current fighter games, but are they all currently, like, super popular fighting games? Like, what are the ones that you really... You know, sure, there are probably multiple fighting games that were back in the day, but there were some, just, I mean, you know, just because there were fighting games doesn't mean they got played. Whoa. Acha-cha. Zangief. Or essentially the Zangief stand-in, I suppose. He's a big, oh, big bear. Oh, with the suplex. Big Bear is Van Vader. Yeah, it is Vader. Yeah, that's fair. Street Fighter, Tekken, Virtual Fire, Mortal Kombat, and Guilty Gear. See, I am unfamiliar entirely with Guilty Gear. But the other that you mentioned there, Fighter, Virtual Fighter, those are all super familiar to me. Tekken. You know, I mean, I recognize all those. Those were popular when, you know, games were big in the 90s, and unsurprisingly, still obviously popular now. Alright, that's not doing great with the... I don't remember being able to do the taunts. Man down. I think he was based on a real wrestler in the 70s in Russia. Was he? I did not know that. I guess I'm not shocked at it. But I was unaware that he was based off an actual, like, wrestler. God damn, this dude's fucking attacks do a shit ton of damage. Alright, starting that set of fights back over. What the fuck was that? Oh, bogus. Fucking. I'm gonna beat him eventually. Maybe. Probably not. Let go. There we go. As the original Street Fighter 2 casts, almost all of them are based on other media characters. Yeah. It's One Piece, sort of. Billy Kane. How about Billy Zane? ShamWow! One cup of this and you're washing, it'll be the cleanest it's ever been. How come this dude gets a stick? Seems unfair. Blech. The original buy copying, yeah. I mean, that was a thing in the 90s, man. Everybody copied everybody. I mean, that's like the fighting game genre. Like, every fighter has like a, well, not every, but it sure feels like every fighter has at least one generic, like, Ken Ryu stand-in character, you know? It's meant to be a training teaching the base. Yeah, and that's fine. I get it. And it's good that it exists. That's like this character, like I said, he has basically a Hadouken, a forward and a reverse Hadouken. Like, those are the most basic, obvious fighting moves that get used in every fighting game, basically. Wow. Phil Fury's in Coffee Street Fighter. Why is that specifically? Talking to you about video games is always such an education. You know too much, sir. Lawrence B. I think this would be a far cooler level if it went Sunset Riders and you were fighting on top of a giant stampeding herd of bulls. Oh, it's the M. Bison. It's like a Vega plus an M. Bison character. Oh. I think in the arcade they can attack. It's hard to copy when it's the same team. I did not realize it was the same team of guys that worked on it. The lead people left Capcom, joined SNK, and made their own. That's interesting. I did, again, was very unaware of that. Yeah, I'm pulling a sword out. Cloak and dagger legits. I'm gonna make things more kind of interesting. Cattle and stick. Yeah, that doesn't shock me. Capcom wanting to stick with a working formula. Versus Geese. How damn, 14 characters in. How many are there? I think it only lets you pick from like 12, doesn't it? Ah, come on. Until up 15 years later, like the moving back and forth in the planes. Whoa, nut shot. Fun now, Street Fighter 6 Terry retains the ability to dodge in the background. No more do Spunky Kid. I hate Spunk. Oh, final stage. Wolfgang Krauser. Always the evil Germans, right? Oh, Jesus. Fucking. Yeah, barely. Prepare for bullshit SNK boss. I mean, yeah, there's that every time, right? You get to the last dude. And I don't think he's technically the last dude. Hold on here. If I remember, let me look at the back of the box again here. The back of the box. Special guest appearance by Ryo Sakazaki. Clear the game without a single loss. To come face to face. Well, I lost some fights in here numerous times, so obviously that's not going to happen, I guess. SK, yeah, no, SNK super quarter munchy. Oh, come on. Oh, I got him. That's a great dude. She's like, dead. A winner. You are number one. Well, that's pleasant. It lets you actually beat the game on lower difficulties. It doesn't like try it again harder. Wee. Game over. Well, there you go. Fatal Fury Special for the Super Nintendo. And 37 minutes, no less. Of course, I played it on easy. I'm curious. So I think 3 out of 8 is where the game originally is at. Let's test out, see how bad I get stomped. I'm willing to bet I get just curb stomped. Technically a guest character. Yeah, didn't SNK have like 3 different fighting games at one point? 3 or 4 different fighting games? That was always a thing that kind of confused me. Like, why would you... Why not just have, like, they'll concentrate on the one and make it good? Oh. Fucking... Oh, I managed to beat him. Time to boss rage at 8 stars. Fight! Alright. Jumping not working so well against Mr. fucking dragon high knee kick nonsense here. Yeah! You're so muscular. It will be a pleasure to defeat you. Some weird ass lines in here. Dead. Art of Fighting, Fatal Fury. Combine them like everything in the King of Fighters. Yeah, I didn't get that. Like, why are there so many fighting games, dude? You know what I would like to see another fighting game of? World Heroes. That was the one with the weird, like, Jesus Rasputin character that me and Joey dug the shit out of. And they made 2 of them. Cause I distinctly remember playing both of them for the Super Nintendo. I don't know if those, I would assume they were arcade games as well. I don't know who the hell developed them, but I enjoyed the World Heroes games. Just because the animation was kind of big and funny. Others took themselves like too seriously, like King of Fighters, Fatal Fury. They felt too serious. Like they wanted to be like, oh, look how, you know, martial artsy our shit looks. Whereas World Heroes was just like, look, we got crazy dudes with cartoon hands, and just enjoy it. Jesus Christ, Smoke Specialist, without a doubt. Dead. So I can link that. True Fighting Wolf. There you go. I made it 3 fights in before I lost. Alright. Let's play with Boobs McGee. I'm sure I'll still get my shit kicked in. Alright, jumping on this dude's just a bad idea, I guess. Fucking every time. Dead. Dead. Eat fans. No. Ah, god damn it. Alright. We get it. Opinion. I think the game still visually looks decent. I like the music well enough. The backgrounds are alright. The controls are okay. I do enjoy the 2 planes of fighting. Just to change it up a little from all the other normal fighting games. In the end, I'm still going to pick Street Fighter over this. Like, yeah. Fight of God on Steam has Jesus, Santa, Buddha, Moses. Nice. I've never heard of that game, but now I kind of want to go look it up. Anyway, yeah, I would still pick Street Fighter over Fatal Fury here. It's not a bad game. It's fine. It's a fighting game. You know, it's a challenging one. It's got a good selection of different characters with a bunch of different ideas and movesets. But I guess I'm just basic, you know. Give me some Street Fighter 2 Turbo any day. I think Street Fighter 2 looks sharper. I think the backgrounds are better. I think everything's a little bit better looking, a little bit better color saturation. I think the movesets are a little easier to move around and do. Just overall, I'm going to go with Street Fighter 2 Turbo still over this. This isn't so bad as lowers. Nail to the crossing. Jesus. Jesus. That's a bit much. You wouldn't have got away with that in the 90s. So, yeah, I think we're going to give Fatal Fury Special a thumbs down. I don't remember if I gave the original Fatal Fury or Fatal Fury 2 a thumbs up. This surpasses those just in character selection, really. So it gets that, but I'm still not gonna pick this over Street Fighter. So Fight of Gods came out 2015. So they got a lot of flag. I bet they did. But that's going to be it tonight, guys. Clown, Cause, thanks for coming in and hanging out with me. Anybody else watch on VOD or YouTube or anything later, appreciate you guys as well. Wednesday night, we're going to be back. Wednesday we're coming up to a game that is highly rated and extremely expensive. And actually, one of the pawn shops in town has a copy of it right now. It's going to be Metal Warriors. I think I played Metal Warriors once, a long time ago, not on stream or anything. Or maybe it was. Maybe it was for like a 24-hour thing for the children's hospitals, I think it might have been. It is not related to the Cybernator series, but if I recall, it is very similar. So that will be Wednesday night. We'll see you guys then. Have a